is a D. Because with the D, even though we love the D over here, you know which D I'm talking about. But with the D, oh, my coffee looks so good.
It does compared to
That don't even look like
water.
coffee. That's not even coffee.
The way the whipped cream is running down the side of the coffee,
That is over.
the white stuff is run down the side of my face from time to time.
That looks really good. The
That
coffee
does look
looks
good.
That's my coffee.
It does look
If
good.
I drank coffee, I would drink that.
That looks like coffee.
Y'all get. Y'all hire clowns as if you were running a circus. So you get a circus and you hire clowns. Anyway, moving on.
Take it from the people who play cards for him. He be cheating.
No, I only cheat on Uno. Only Uno. Only Uno.
Uno, Tuno, Luno, he is a cheater.
Everything.
If you cheat,
See, they said you probably
automatically know
look. He
cheated
said you
all
probably
the
do
games.
cheat. He do.
If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
I'm out of here. Bye.
OnlyFans so that you can look at the longer videos. And you can go in the comforts of your own little room at the boarding house, rent it home, grab your little Albaline and smoke it out for as long as you want it. Playing it over and over and over. The long videos of Malik's long peen. Because you have an infatuation with his long peen. I am certain that at this point you want him to shove his long peen somewhere inside of your body. I'm just saying.
The devil, and the devil was fucking up here.
Here he goes. Here we go.
Y'all wasn't gonna make me the oldest one on here.
You did not send me a text, a link.
I did.
I do have to
On the
say,
flyer.
Ty, you were in the group chat on Instagram, whatever Instagram that was.
Wait, what? Kenny? Love you down. I don't have no problem with Kenny. I like Kenny. But Kenny girl. Kenny girl. Kenny girl, we did not think he was nobody's straight. Neither did we think he was nobody's top. At best, verse. If I stretch, maybe if I stretch, I might give you verse top. I'll stretch and give you verse top. But you do know that we had already deduced that you like to have spoons dipped into your sugar bowl, right? We had already. I mean, I don't think there's anybody, even DeAndre, who professes that he's the top, and Archie, who professes that he's the top, they profess to be straight tops. You ain't gonna get me to believe that they had a spoon dipped into their sugar bowl every now and then. The least about JG.
Yeah, no, that's a tough one. Well, definitely what I like the most about David is
Y'all girls need to understand. Girl, you had a bust down. Girl, y'all had a one night stand. Y'all got drunk one day. Y'all had a one night stand. It was good that night because you was drunk. Probably if you was sober, you gonna be like, girl, this wasn't even that good. But girl, you was drunk or coked out or a combination of the two of them. Whatever the fuck y'all do down there to the LA. Y'all had a good bust down. It was what it was. You should have kept it moving. Well, hello, people. Hello. I ain't even ready to get started. Listen, I ain't even got everything going. There we go. Now we ready. What's going on, people? It is Saturday. And what does that mean? It's time for us to be silly. Welcome to Silly Saturday. I am the effervescent, the incandescent L Teddy 27 here to help you be silly on this Saturday. It's raining here. It's raining in a lot of parts of the eastern seaboard. Nevertheless, since you got to be in the house because don't nobody want to be outside when it's raining, we're gonna have a good ass time today. Listen, we have a jam-packed show today, a powerhouse show today for Silly Saturday, and we're gonna make it do what it do like only we can. Okay, listen, our video breakdowns are so hilarious. Yes, I will be playing the video breakdown. I told y'all I was gonna play. We're gonna play that mug a few times. Okay, but we'll play that when we get there. We also have another great year for this year in music. So and we're gonna talk, we're gonna do our sugar spike moments, we're gonna do our hashtag ABCs. We just got a lot of shit to do and a lot of shit to talk about. So grab your coffee, grab whatever you drink it, and let's have a good time. Before I say hey to y'all and do all of my hellos and shout outs, let me test the coffee to make sure it's gonna be extra good. Hold on one second. Oh, yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. She's good. She is extra good. Extra good. Shout out to the coffee today. I'm gonna try and save her. Y'all know I'll be done ran through her by the time we get through the sugar spike segment. Listen, y'all, I'm so glad to have y'all. The Inform said, good morning to you. Good afternoon to you, The Inform. The Inform, we got the video. It will be in the video breakdown. Bitch. Ow. Jason, what's good, bruh? What is up? Hey, crazy homebody girl. How are you doing today, my love? You all right? You all right, my love? Hey, cool 513 Naughty. You all right over there? Now look at who we have here. Hey, Paul. What's good, Paul? What is up? Paul, who you laid up with this morning? You ain't laid up with nobody this morning, Paul? Paul, now listen. Paul, I'm gonna be laid up later tonight. I got a birthday party to go to. And after that good birthday party, me and my good Judy's from college. It's a birthday party from somebody I went to college with. So all my college buddies are gonna be here. And then we're gonna go out for a spell. And then I gotta go see. I already told them, I'm gonna leave y'all at about 1 o'clock down to wherever we at. Because I already got something set up for tonight. Praise God, from whom all blessings flow. And the blessings will be a flowing tonight. Hey, tacos and tequila. What's going on, beautiful? You all right over there? Montrez, what's good, bruh? Montrez, we got a good year. We got a good year for this year in music. Today, not today, in this day in music. I said this year in music. This day in music, excuse me. It used to be this year in music. Hey, Spicy Original. We gotta have you your face in the place for Silly Saturday, as you are the originator and the author of the term palate cleansers. And we got some good palate cleansers for you today as well. Trade done left after an omelet. Hey, Tracy W. How you doing today, sweetheart? You all right over there? What you drinking on? What you eating on? Do you have coffee or tea? And what is you eating on? How's your morning going so far? Demetria, Dee girl, what is going on, Demetria? What's going on, my love, my dog, sweetheart? Listen, we're not gonna tarry long because I do got to go get a birthday gift. Dear God, you 55 years young today. You know what? The lovely 31 Blueprint, y'all. We gotta celebrate lovely 31 Blueprint. So this will go good with my coffee. I'm not gonna pour it in the coffee, but I'm gonna take a swig of this. We're gonna take a quick birthday swig and shot for our girl, lovely 31 Blueprint, because it's her birthday. If I can get this shit open, dear God. Oh, Jesus, there you go. Oh, girl, she almost didn't want to open. Lord. So we have the salted caramel. Hey, Sharice, what's going on, boo? We finna take a swig of the salted caramel to celebrate lovely 31 Blueprint. And you know what, lovely 31 Blueprint? You have kept that avatar. This is the longest that you have kept an avatar for a long time. I probably think this is the longest you ever kept the avatar, because you know you love to change your avatar every 2 weeks. You know, lovely 31 Blueprint to change her avatar with the paycheck. But I think this is the longest you done kept that avatar. But we celebrate lovely 31 Blueprint today. Today is her 55th birthday. Shout out to you, girl. I hope you have a great birthday. Would that make you a That make you a Taurus. Oh, Jesus. That make you a Taurus. Child, let me take this shot and tell you what I know about Tauruses. Hold on. Hold your line. Ooh. Ooh. Well, good morning, L. Teddy. Ooh. Oh. Okay. That'll wake you up. Cha. Girl. Hey, lovely Lady Virtue One. What's going on? Harold. 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 Hey, hey. Hey, hey, what's going on, Harold? Harold said he got mimosas in the book bag. And he got most mimosas and peach and bellinis over there in the book bag. Go see Harold if you need one. Go see Harold if you need one. Okay. Hey, little baby, what's going on, beautiful? We are live simulcasting on both YouTube and Twitch. So those people who may be over down to the Twitch, we are over there as well. Okay. Now listen. We got a whole show to do. We about to have a good ass time today. We about to do the damn thing like only we can. If you are ready to get this party started, go ahead and put a Shondo in the chat if you're ready to get this party started. If you're ready to get this party started, go ahead and put a Shondo in the chat. Terrence, what's good, bruh? What's going on, sir? You all right this morning? Child. Hey, Sweet Pea. What's going on, my love? They didn't have not one topic for me, little baby. You see, I was up here struggling. Girl. Anyway, we ready to get this party started, y'all. Let me go ahead and add this up here. Make it big. Go ahead and take the overlay down so we can see everything. So, y'all, we ready to get this party started on this great silly Saturday. Okay, it's time for your favorite segment and my favorite segment. If it ain't your favorite segment, it's mine because that's the easy segment. Baby, I ain't even got the dossier up yet, y'all. I ain't even got the dossier up. Listen, I'm just thrown off already. Hold on, y'all. Let me get this good dossier up. Uh-huh. All right. So for those of you all new, it's time for our hashtag ABC segment.
ABC. A bitch can't. A bitch can't get a hit. A bitch can't get on the charts. A bitch can't get a Grammy. A bitch just can't.
A bitch just can't. I just got here. Look at D. I can't stand it out. Girl, I can't stand it out. You still here, baby? We just got here. We just getting this party started. Girl. Child. I did, Harold. That's because you came late. I did, Harold. Oh, shoot. So our sweetie is coming out there. She's finally moving over to the West Coast. 2 days and a wake up before our girl comes up over there. Now listen, Terrence, I know y'all gonna be missing for a couple days because y'all gonna be in there wrestling. So I don't expect to see you after what is that? After about, because that means she's coming on what, Tuesday? Baby, listen. I know we ain't gonna catch you to the end of next week because I already know. Baby, listen. I already knew. Y'all gonna be in there wrestling, and I ain't even mad about it. Go on in there. Go on and get some good wrestling in. Anyway, for those people new here, we love you around here. We love you long time, and we gonna love you long time. Speaking of Janae, we were just talking about you, my love, my doll. I ain't gonna tell you what we said, Janae. We just said you're gonna be wrestling. Wrestling. come the middle of next week, we don't expect to see you in the chat. Don't expect to see Janae or Terrence in the chat the middle of next week. They're gonna be wrestling. They ain't got time to be over here. They're gonna be wrestling, okay? Just turn us on in the background. Let it play in the background. Cha. Yeah. Anyway, y'all, once again, y'all, it's time for the hashtag ABCs.
ABC. A bitch can't. A bitch can't get a hit. A bitch can't get on the charts. A bitch can't get a Grammy. A bitch just can't.
A bitch just can't. Shout out to Got to Be Real. But for those people new here, if you're following on Twitch or you're just new to us here over on Twitch and things like that, the hashtag ABC stands for a bitch can't. Because why? These are stories and headlines that we saw, and the headline alone was just too much for us. We didn't have the energy. We didn't have the bandwidth. We did not have the motivation to click into the story to even try to find out the intimate details of what was going on. The headline alone was just too much because a bitch can't. And so sometimes not only do we say a bitch can't, sometimes we have to go hashtag GWG. Go with God. Oh, y'all gonna take a break for the show? Well, I appreciate that. You know, y'all can get a little rest in from wrestling just for the show and then go back to wrestling. I ain't even mad about it. I ain't much mad about it. Okay. Anyway, here's our first. Jesus God. Y'all know I really used to be so in love with this man. I used to, like, me and Nick Cannon, I believe, are exactly the same age. I think he's born later in 79. I'm born earlier in 79. Let me look. Because I think he's a 79 baby with me. Hold on. But I know we're around the same age. Okay, he is born. Oh, he's actually a year younger than me. Okay. So he's 1980. Okay. So, but I used to be so in love with Nick. Can I tell y'all that? Not Father Abraham had many sons, and many sons had Father Abraham. I am one of them, and so are you. So let's just praise the Lord. Hey, grown woman, don't try me. Listen, y'all. Well, tell Mama Janae we said, hey, Lock Queen, what's going on, boo? So listen, I'm so mad that I really used to be in love with this man. I'm still gonna let him blow my back out. I mean, if given a chance, you say that as if that's a bad thing. I know how old I am. I'm glad you could do math. But the VBS thing song. VBS. Anyway, make sure I strap up twice. I can't get pregnant, so I'm okay. At least I don't think I can. I can't get pregnant. He was, Janae. He was, and just his antics and his carrying on, girl. I'd be like, Nick, but don't get it twisted. Baby, that third leg he got over there, baby, he could come right on around here and we'll have a whole romping. Hey, you talk about some wrestling, baby, we'll be wrestling over here, okay? Wrestling. But listen, now the ABC is not even for him. It's for the baby mama because Alyssa Scott, isn't she one of the baby mamas like way down the list? Like by the time he, dipped his spoon into her sugar bowl, baby, you already knew what it was. You really thought that with his 458 kids that he was gonna have time to spend with yours, ma'am? You knew what this was. You knew he got 638 kids. And you think he gonna have time to be spending with your one child? Baby, y'all better find a meetup spot, a Chuck E. Cheese, a park, or something, and just bring all the kids together. That's the most time y'all gonna get. He don't have that time. The man now, in addition to having 789 kids, The man got 312 jobs. The man has 312 jobs. On top of that, don't he have lupus or something? Like, he got a lot going on. Ma'am, he ain't got that type of time. You knew what the fuck it was when you got with him, Alyssa Scott. Get the fuck away from us. We don't want to hear about your fucking complaining. Nobody feels bad for you, ma'am. Nobody's crying. No, nobody's crying for you. Don't cry for me, Argentina. We do not care, ma'am. Ma'am, go with God. We don't care, ma'am. Go with God. Go with God. A bitch game. Listen. Why I cannot stand Mace. Listen, Mason Betha. Okay. Nobody gives a damn if you go to the trial or not. Like, this whole clout chasing you trying to do, this whole trying to have a moment at any given time. Sir, don't nobody give a damn. Should you go to the Diddy trial? Who gives a fuck? Why are you here? Sir, girl, all of these people trying to clout chase on her or Diddy. Like, bruh. That, like, my girl Lock Queen say, that shit is corny as fuck. Like, you look, you look just, like, it's like, girl. Exactly. What happened to you trying to be a pastor? Can you go back and go into obscurity like you was when you was so-called trying to be a pastor? Remember that? Can I get you to go back to the church house and leave us the fuck alone? Bro, I cannot stand him or Cameron. Both of their ass is like that's my best word to describe them. Child. Wait, what did he say? Listen, D, I am in impeccable shape. Baby, you'll have to come see me. Baby, you listen. When I see you, we're gonna do a good 8 count together. And we're gonna see who does better at this good 8 count. I have great knees over here. You have to have great knees for the work that I do and put down. You have to have phenomenal knees for the work that I put down. Okay? Don't do me. Anyway, baby, we don't have time for you, Mace. Sir, go with God. Leave us alone. Go with God. Speaking of God, Jesus God. Why y'all always have to put the good Lord up in this? Why? Why do you people have to bring God, Jesus the Christ, the good Lord, the man upstairs into y'all fuck shit and fuckery? Sir, why are you invoking the deity into this? I'm just, ma'am, he don't want you, ma'am. What he is doing is every relationship from here on out is a rebound from his relationship with Omarion, from getting his back blown out multiple times a day from Omarion. That's Jada Pinkett's. I think that's her niece or something like that. Yeah, that's Jada Pinkett's niece or whatever. Trust me, Montrez, Lil Bow Wow ain't got a chance at Jada Pinkett. Jada Pinkett is a size queen, honey. Why you think she got with August Alsina? Mama needs a third leg, and I just don't think Bow Wow, fits the bill. I'm just saying. And besides, Bow Wow is a slap bottom. He give me don't touch me bottom. Yeah, I think that's her niece. Right. He talk about I ain't go marriage only when I get it right with God. Wait, what? Boy, if you don't go sit your ass down somewhere, ma'am. Now, if you're willing to go over there and listen, that is heavy in the Christian church. Now, you know what? Bow Wow might have a point. Do you know how many beards it is running around in the church today? Do you know how many beards there are hanging on to the arm of some man down to the church house? Okay. How many beards are in the church today? I'm just telling you what I know. So you know what? I take that. Let me run that back, Bow Wow. I apologize because if this woman is gonna be your beard, and you talking about getting it right, you might fit well in the church house. Because it's a lot of beards running around there. I'm just telling you what I know. A lot of them. So Jade Pinkett, she'll fit right in. That's our hashtag ABC section for today. It's time to do a swan dive. Right, thousands and too many to count. Okay, just too damn many. It's time for us to do a swan dive into today's dossier. Yeah, let's do a whole belly flop, a whole cannonball and belly flop into the dossier for today. Hey, LMV, what's going on, beautiful? What's going on, my love? Sir, what is that right there, sir? What is that poking out at us? And them big, beautiful. It's the lips for me, y'all. Y'all see how beautiful them lips is? Them some nice big soup coolers right there. Baby, the things that he could do with them soup coolers right there. Y'all see them soup coolers, baby. That along with what's going on down. I'd love to know. Anyway, Greg Popovich, famed and storied Hall of Fame coach Greg Popovich, has announced his retirement from coaching. Now he says that he's gonna concentrate on on his other duties as president of basketball operations down to the San Antonio Spurs. In a statement, he said he put out a statement, and in part of his statements, he said, quote, "While my love and passion for the game remains, I've decided that it's time to step away as head coach. I'm forever grateful to the wonderful players, coaches, staff, and fans who allowed me to serve them as the Spurs head coach, and I'm excited for the opportunity to continue to support the organization, community, and city that are so meaningful to me." End of quote. Now, he's been coach. He's the longest tenured coach at this point in the NBA. I want to say he's been coach maybe about 35 years or so, but he's the longest tenured coach in the NBA. He's already a Hall of Famer. As if you all did not know, he had a mild stroke last November and had to step away from the game for several weeks after he had a stroke. And so I think it just makes sense for him to step away. I believe it's either 35. No, it's actually 37. It is right here. And he's been a coach for 37 years, and 29 of those years has been with the San Antonio Spurs. And so I think it's the right thing to do. The man had a whole mild stroke, and we were some people were afraid he might have been on the verge of checking out of here. But listen, I, I'm glad that he's taking some time off. The man is 76 years old. He needs to concentrate on uh um doing, taking care of his health, enjoying his years that he has left remaining. There are more years behind him than he has in front of him. So we just wish him well. Okay. Hey Janae, what's going on, boo? Hey Uncle Jay, what's going on? But yeah, we wish you well. Just go to the front offices and collect your paycheck. In more news involving sports, girl, what is going on with my phone? God, Lord. Let me, girl, hold on, y'all. Girl, that's the Justice League with all these damn messages, Lord. Anyway, um, girl. So that's former NFL star Steve Smith. Former he spent he spent most of his years with the Carolina Panthers, and then at the end of his career, he did like a year or two down with the Baltimore Ravens. But famed wide receiver, former wide receiver in the NFL, and now sports commentator Steve Smith is in the news now. Allegedly, there's a lawsuit by a guy named Antonio Martinez, and he filed that lawsuit against Steve Smith, and said that Steve Smith broke up his relationship with his wife. He says in the lawsuit that Steve Smith, quote, willfully, maliciously, and intentionally, end of quote, seduced his wife, Nicole Martinez, in September of last year down to the Baltimore. Now, Mr. Martinez says that Steve Smith met his wife Nicole while he was in Baltimore to shoot an episode of the NFL's Most Interesting Jobs with Steve Smith. Mr. Martinez says his wife was a member of the Ravens marching band, and Steve Smith got close to her as he joined the group for the NFL Network show. Listen. According to the lawsuit, Steve Smith, quote, by and through an agent of the NFL, provided his phone number to contact and communicate with Nicole Martinez, end of quote. The lawsuit goes on to say that subsequently he began communicating with Miss Martinez, calling her and exchanging numerous text messages with her. The suit states that Steve Smith then had sex with her in January of this year after the two had attended a Ravens playoff game. Now, there are some text messages. Do y'all want to see the text messages? I have the text messages. Let me show. Hold on for a moment. Let me get these text messages for y'all. Hold your line. Okay. Oh, here it is. Let me make it big so we can read it. So here's the text messages. We'll start with from the top. Now, plaintiff's wife is Miss Martinez, Nicole Martinez. Defendant is Steve Smith. So the wife said sent a topless photo of herself to Steve Smith. Steve Smith then says, "Look at your sexy body. I remember kissing and touching all over that. I would love to bend you over the sink right now." The wife says, "I remember your touch vividly. I want to feel you kiss my neck. Bend me over as long as you promise to pull my hair. I will pull it, but this something you hard and even harder. I'm sorry, but this time fuck you hard and even harder. I like when you tease me. Just the head had you wet as fuck. Send me something to watch tonight." Okay, I will. The wife did says hearts. She liked or hearted the last message from Steve Smith. She did say, "I want to think about your wet dick inside my dripping wet pussy while I was on top of you. I will lick your, I guess, clit, that is. Um, I'll something on your lips." Oh, He says, I'll lick your cum. Excuse me. She says, I'll come on your lips. He says, I need cum on your lips. She says, no, you need to come inside me, but I'll lick the blank after you do. I don't know what the T is. I don't know what that T means. I'll lick the top after you do. I don't know. She then says, again, I want to see your dick before I go to bed. Play with myself looking at your delicious cum. I'm heading to bed, sweet one. Emoji, good night. I will show you tomorrow. End of quote. Baby, y'all got a lot going on, Steve Smith. Now, wait a minute. Now, my question is for Mr. Martinez. Hey, Savon. Listen. Okay, little baby, I see you over on Twitch. Now, listen. I have a question. The informed, it is. It is way too much. Now, wait a minute. Here's my question. My question is, my question is, how are you mad at Steve Smith when your wife is the one over here? Well, your wife is the one over here that's flirting with this man, okay? Now, I'm not saying Steve Smith is innocent, but your wife seems she's down for the cause. What the fuck you got going on? That you met over here, Steve Smith, and Steve Smith. Now, listen, all of this dipping spoons, I'll lick your cum, and all it. Babe, the woman, Steve said, just his head got her all dripping wet. I think Steve Smith is over there working with a little piece of something. I'm just telling. I always had me a crush on Steve Smith. Going back to his college days. But you mad at Steve Smith, baby? That woman wanted her sugar bowl dipped in with his spoon. I'm just saying. Now I think me and Steve Smith is the same age too. Hold on, I'm almost sure me and Steve Smith are like the same age. Okay. Yep, we born the same year. He's born May 12th. It's almost his birthday. And oh girl, he a Taurus too? Oh, bitch. Yeah. Ma'am, listen. It's them Tauruses. It's one thing about a good Taurus. Baby, you go have a sex with a good Taurus and they will snatch your soul out your body. I'm just telling you what I know. Them Tauruses in the bedroom, they are dangerous. They are soul snatchers. Please be clear. When I tell you, the informed, I'm trying to tell you, that man went on. Listen, Mr. Martinez, you ain't have a chance. Steve Smith went on over there and stroked that woman the wrong way. Ma'am, sir, I don't know what to tell you. Though this frivolous lawsuit you have, I don't see how this goes anywhere in the courts. But I mean, now, Steve Smith, if you need to, if his wife is tripping and you just need another sugar bowl to come dip your spoon into, you could come on over here. I mean, I could listen. We could do all of this, Steve. Okay, just let me know. Yeah, me and Steve Smith the same age, born the same year. His birthday is in May. Listen, I'm trying to tell you. Listen, the women are confirming them Taurus men. Them Taurus men, baby, listen. And what's so sad is a Taurus man will fuck the shit out of you, leaving you there writhing in ecstasy, snatch your soul from your body, and walk off like nothing happened, like it's just a regular day. You over there rethinking life and adjusting the whole direction of the rest of your existence. And they just get up and walk off like, okay, girl, it's just another day in the park. Girl, them Tauruses are diabolical, bitch. Shout out to the Tauruses. Girl. Ciao. Ciao. Oh, so he can sue for alienation of affection. Well, he need to be suing the wife. I don't know how Steve's. I'm not a lawyer. I don't pretend to be one. So I don't know, baby. I don't know. But what you need to be informed, listen to the informed. The informed. You better preach to this woman. I mean, not to this woman, to Steve Smith. Steve Smith, she trying to lock you down. The woman says she wants your come inside of her. She's trying to have one more good baby on you so she could go ahead and lock you down and have you paying child support, Steve. You better see the clues. Mm-hmm. You better see the clues. Child. Listen, I'm trying to tell you what I know, Janae. I'm trying to tell you what, Janae, I'm telling you what I know. Them Taurus men are diabolical, bitch. Oh, see, I don't be knowing. Thank you for that, little baby. All right. Speaking of athletes, we got a lot of sports stories. Now, listen, we report that's Fred Curley, Olympic star Fred Curley. Now, if y'all remember, we did a story on him last fall where he got arrested in Miami Beach. Remember that? And the girlfriend was yelling. Remember, we played the video of him getting arrested, and the girlfriend was screaming at the police and stuff like that. And he was yelling at the police, and the police in Miami Beach was not here for it. They slammed his ass to the ground. And arrested him. Well, he's back in the news again. He done got arrested again. Now, according to the TMZs, okay, he was arrested Thursday for allegedly striking his ex-girlfriend in the face. According to the arrest report, the police were dispatched to Dania Beach. Now, Dania Beach is over in Broward County, okay? That's the next county over from Dade County, okay? Dania Beach is the beach. It's not far from Fort Lauderdale Beach. Anyway, the police were dispatched to Dania Beach around 7:48 p.m. this past Thursday to investigate him after Alyssa Johnson reported to authorities that he had hit her. Now, the police report says that she told officers she was at a conditioning appointment for an upcoming track and field event when she ran into him, whom she had previously dated 6 months for 6 months. She said he began arguing with her, and at one point, quote, said something to the effect of, "I'm going to fuck everyone in here up," end of quote. Then allegedly he hit her, quote, one time in the facial area, causing her nose to bleed, end of quote. Police also wrote in the report that her injuries were consistent with her statement. He was ultimately arrested and booked on a first-degree misdemeanor charge of touch or strike or battery. Jail records show he was still behind bars as of yesterday afternoon. Now, he's slated to compete in this weekend's Grand Slam track meet. Now, the organizers for the event said that he's out of action and they have no further comment on it. So he won't be down to the Grand Slam track meet this weekend. But y'all remember a couple months ago, I don't know if it was last fall. It might have been this winter, sometime this winter. It wasn't that long ago, though. The earliest, it was sometime either between January or November. So either sometime between November of last year and January of this year. I showed y'all the video with him getting arrested. But they say he's still in jail. Now, I don't know as of this morning whether he got out. I don't have no updates on it. But as of yesterday afternoon, he was still down to the jailhouse, down to the Broward County jail. He's a 2-time Olympic medalist. Sir, I don't know what to tell you. Sir, you need to get your life in order. You need to get your fucking life in order. Now, I don't know his proclivities with steroids, and I don't want to say that he's always roiding out and having roid rage issues, but yeah. Mhm. But yeah. Here we are. Sir, we have nothing for you. If you put your hands on women, we have nothing for you. We wish nothing for the worst for you if you put your hands on people on people. Sir, go with God. Um Martin is in the news. So Martin says that he's in the process of developing a Martin spinoff starring Tommy Davidson. Um and people were asking him about because there was supposed to allegedly be a Shanae spinoff. And they were saying, well, will we at least see Shanae in the in this new spinoff you're trying to do with Tommy Davidson? He said, no, sorry, you won't get no more Shanae's. And people are upset about it. Now, the spinoff is supposed to be centered around Tommy Davidson's character, Varnell Hill. If y'all remember, he had it was like an episode or two where Tommy Davidson was on there, and he was like a rival radio DJ and whatnot. Or so and so on. So that's supposed to be the spinoff. But people are real upset because remember a few years back, they were talking about either a movie or a TV show with Shanae Jenkins and Wanda. And we thought that was greenlit and nothing ever happened with that. So when this came out and people started asking him, well, will we get a Shanae, sighting? And he was like, sorry, girl. Yeah, sorry. It's not happening. It's not. I don't know. Uh, anywhere, y'all going over there to watch it? Are y'all going to watch it? Hey, Angela. Y'all say this ain't the time for Shanae name? Oh. Well, now we already said hello to you, Tracy W, because y'all know Tracy W would love to come around here and say we ain't say hi to her. Martin, the people say they're not here for Shanae anyway, so you can keep that shit. So the people say they're not here for it. They don't have time for it. Go with God. I'm so sick of y'all, Auntie. Cause that's all he is. That's y'all auntie, okay? I'm so sick of y'all auntie. I'm so sick of her Beijing in her head, her old auntie glasses. I'm so sick of her thick tongued ass. I'm so sick of her. Well, everybody's on top of this the ex-girlfriend having something to say, and the ex-girlfriend, coming out said that he raped her. I didn't pull out the whole video. Listen, I was not gonna make y'all sit through the whole video. I'm just gonna let you sit through the spicy parts of what she had to say. Here you go.
He was manhandling me beforehand, and he wanted to have sex, and I told him no. I told him no because you gave it to somebody else. I didn't only tell him no, I told him why. And he wouldn't take no for an answer. So he overpowered me, put me to my knees, put his penis in my mouth. And after he got enough of that, he put me on the bed And, you know, this was all a struggle. So I had said no. And I said no, even though I was thinking that. And so it was the hardest.
Jeez. I don't have no, I don't know what y'all want from me, okay? Apparently this happened back in 2010. Now, do I believe her? I do, sure. But but it sounds like y'all don't believe her. It sound like it sound like sound like this.
Bullshit! She better not have.
That's what y'all said. Y'all over here said, y'all call it bullshit. Y'all are not believing this woman. Y'all out here like,
Bullshit! She better not have.
y'all do not believe this woman. I don't really care. I'm so sick of y'all, Auntie. I'm so sick of her. I'm so sick of y'all, Auntie Shannon. She get on. She said, I'm about sick of her. She's on my last good nerve. She's on my last good nerve. But girl, we all saw that electric slide. Not too much on Deaconess Child. Girl, they're not believing you, ma'am. Nobody's believing you. They don't have the time or energy for you or whatever you have going on. So all I have for you, ma'am, the people said go with God. Right, the informed. Where's the sex tape? Where's the alleged sex tape, Shannon, that you claim was coming out? Remember you said it's a sex tape coming out? Y'all know what that means, right? Because if there was one coming out, it would have already came out. So that means that when the sex tape does come out, his people released it. I'm telling you what I know. If a sex tape come out, y'all know he put it out there. Sir, you don't have to try to convince us that you like to dip your spoon down to the Lady Pond sugar bowls. Okay, we know you like mangina. We know you like boogina. Just live in your truth. Not booger wolves. Ow! Girl! I listen. Not looking like the big coffee couch. Y'all are out here clouded. I'm with you now, Janae. You can't just be shoving your dick in my mouth unwarranted and think nothing ain't gonna happen. Baby, your dick is in my mouth and I have teeth. Baby, we finna be fighting. Cause if you shove that dick in my mouth and I ain't tell you not to, baby, these teeth is gonna go to chomping. I'm just telling you what I know. And we gonna have to be fighting. Yes, mangina, or as Harold says, moosey, mushy, booginas. Baby, ma'am, the people don't see it for you. They don't care. The people are tired of Shannon Sharp. They tired of all of these white women coming out of the woodwork. We don't care. The people said go with God. That's all I got. That's all I know. That is all I got. I have to listen. I'm a man of the people, and the people said we have to move on, so we have to move on. Go with God. Now if you live in the greater Maryland area, in down to the great state of Maryland, Six Flags America down to the Bowie, Maryland, is closing permanently after this 2025 season. Now they released a statement this past Thursday saying that after the 2025 season, they are permanently closing their doors. The decision affects both Six Flags America and its attached water park, Hurricane Harbor. Now, the CEO, president and CEO of Six Flags, said in his statement, quote, "The park is not a strategic fit with the company's long-term growth plan," end of quote. And he said the park will be put up for sale with redevelopment in mind. Any of y'all go down to this area? Now, I know they say the people down to the DMV go to this place a lot. I don't know that I ever been to this one. Now, I've been to King's Dominion. I have been to King's Dominion, but I don't know if and I'm an amusement park person. I love amusement parks. But I don't know if I ever been to this one. Maybe I have and don't remember. I'm just saying. Anybody? It sounds like y'all don't give a damn. Six Flags, the people don't give a shit. They say close that shit down. They ain't been to that. They ain't never been to that shit. That shit wasn't no fun anyway. They said they could give a damn. Yeah, they said the park can go with God. So we'll tell you the same thing. Go with God. If you have a GM truck, your truck might be recalled. Now, General Motors is recalling nearly 600,000 full-size trucks and SUVs in the US due to a serious engine defect that could cause the vehicle's V8 engine to fail without warning, increasing the risk of a crash. According to documents posted by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, the issue involves manufacturing defects in the connecting rod and or crankshaft of the L87 V8 engine. The problem can lead to engine damage or complete failure without any warning indicators. There are 597,630 vehicles included in the recall. That's the Cadillac Escalade or Escalade ESV from the years 2021 to 2024. That's the Chevrolet Silverado 1500 Suburban, the Chevrolet Suburban and the Chevrolet Tahoe. That's the GMC Sierra 1500, the GMC Yukon, and the GMC Yukon XL. And I know, a lot of people, them cars that black people drive, a lot of us drive them kind of cars. Okay. Listen, a lot of us drive them kind of trucks. These are the kind of trucks that black people have. Y'all trying to kill us. Y'all see how they trying to kill us? Listen, I'm gonna put the link to this article in the chat because a lot of our people, let me list these cars again. Cadillac Escalade and Cadillac Escalade ESV from the years 2021 to 2024. Chevrolet Silverado 1500, Chevrolet Suburban, Chevrolet Tahoe, GMC Sierra 1500, GMC Yukon, and GMC Yukon XL. Those black people cars. Now, they say the owners will begin receiving notification letters by June 15th. Wait, why y'all wait until June 15th to send out notification letters? That's more than a month from now. These people could be driving on the road and they engine fail and run off the road or have a whole accident. Child. They trying to kill us. Let me put this article in the chat. They have information for you to contact Chevrolet. If you need, they have the cars as well as the how to contact Chevrolet in the chat. Yeah, I said Tahoe and Yukon. Girl. Hey, Miss Bates. Thing. Now, any of y'all know anybody got know people that got them kind of cars? I know a lot of people that got them cars. Those are black people cars. Child. Child, Honda would never. Child. Let your people know. That's a good question. That's a good question. Uncle Jay, I would call. They have a number to call on the article. Now, y'all know we've been following the antics of Mr. Tyreek Hill for some time now. You know what I'm saying? We've been chronicling him and his fuck shit and fuckery for some time now. Now, remember, we did a story in our last update. That was when the police had to get called to the house because he was threatening her, and her mama was there. And they said that he snatched up the daughter, and he was real. She was concerned, and the police had to get called. Remember, we did that update a couple weeks ago. Well, here's the latest update in the saga between them. So now, you know, she done filed for divorce, right? That's Keita Vaccaro Hill. Now she done dropped the Hill, and now she just going by Keita Vaccaro, right? Well, she's accused him of using their 5-month-old daughter as a pawn to control her. Court documents revealed that on May 1st, he showed up at their marital home, changing his story about where he planned to take their daughter. She claims he told her he would, quote, really piss her off, end of quote, by taking the baby to Los Angeles. She argues his actions were, quote, coercive and not motivated by a desire to see their child, but to scare her into dropping her marital and support claims. Keita Vaccaro described his behavior as impulsive and erratic, noting that he is unfamiliar with their child's routines. She requested that the court limit his ability to travel with the child without notice, seeking custody with supervised visitation for him. His lawyers have denied the allegations. Now, y'all do remember, this is why I don't feel bad for him. Y'all do remember with that when we first covered this, that was like when we first started covering this. This was way back in 2023. Y'all do remember there was no prenup. There was no prenup. They was all happy and lovey-dovey. Take him to the cleaners. Remember, he had 3 children while they were engaged. I mean, he impregnated 3 other women while they were engaged. And her daughter, and like 3 other children are born within 6 weeks of each other, all in the greater South Florida area between Dade and Broward County and parts of Lower Palm Beach County. Man, we don't feel bad for you. I don't. You knew what you was getting into, and you knew all of this before you decided to marry him. Hey, Brittany Janae. Ma'am, listen, I don't know what you want from us. I don't know what you want from us. You knew exactly what you was getting with him when you got with him. Ma'am, we have nothing for you. You knew what you was getting. The man got like 8 kids. Let me see. I don't remember. I thought he had like 8 kids in addition. Let's see. Tyreek Hill kids. So wait. How many kids? All right. So he has 7 confirmed. And you know, when the Google say you have at least 7 confirmed kids, you probably roll around here with about 9 or 10. The Google say you have at least 7 confirmed. So you got at least about 9 or 10. I think he's well into double digits. Sir, you're a wide receiver, okay? Wide receiver contracts ain't the biggest contracts in the NFL. I'm not saying they're small, but they ain't the biggest contracts in the world. And sir, ma'am, you better get that money while you can, because he doesn't strike me as the sharpest knife in the drawer. And I don't know how well he has invested this money. I don't know how well this money is going to work for him after he is out of the NFL. Baby, you better get this money while you can, because I don't know how much longer he gonna have it. Man, we don't feel bad for you. Cause we got we got a lot of sports stories today. Child, and I love it. Y'all know me. I love me some sports now. Y'all know I'm a big, sports is my thing, honey. So Antonio Brown got into it with Ben Roethlisberger. Y'all see what he tweeted out, right? Now, Antonio Brown and Tom Brady was going back and forward earlier this week, to the point where Tom Brady basically said, "Sir, don't miss your basically don't miss your therapy sessions." That's what Tom Brady said. I was like, "Oh." Tom Brady read him down. Tom Brady, they was in the DMs, and Tom Brady, when Tom Brady told that young man, said, "Please don't miss your psychologist appointments." That's because, remember, Antonio Brown was saying he was busting down Tom Brady's ex-wife and shit. And so Tom Brady was like, and he tried to get under Tom Brady's skin, and Tom Brady got in the DMs and said, "Please don't miss any of your psychologist appointments." That's what Tom Brady said. So, and y'all know Antonio Brown be spazzing. He be having Kanye West spaz outs, okay? Unprompted, because Ben Roethlisberger, who's a known rapist, that the NFL act like he ain't raped that woman down to that bathroom stall at that club. We remember Ben Roethlisberger. You were actually convicted on that. Do you remember that? But the NFL don't want to talk about that. There was basically nothing but a slap on the wrist for Ben Roethlisberger. But we remember that. But we ain't here to talk about that. We're not here to talk about that. But unwarranted, he put this tweet out and said, "Ben Roethlisberger still mad. His sister sucked my dick. 2011 Pro Bowl." Sir, where is this coming from? Ben Roethlisberger, as horrible of a person as he might be, he did nothing to you, and now you talking about having his sister use your meat as a lollipop, having his sister smoke your skin cigar. It is crazy, homebody girl. It's just a battle of the douchebags. We don't want to know that Ben Roethlisberger's sister used your was smoking your skin cigar. Oh, LNV, they love them if they're white and play quarterback. Oh, and they especially love them if they're white and play quarterback. Oh yeah, they love them. Right now, when Ben Roethlisberger wrap you up, sir, I ain't got nothing to do with it. Don't come over here looking for us to protect you, because you unwarranted came for that man's sister. Talked about how that woman was licking on your flesh lollipop. We ain't got nothing to do with it, sir. Leave us out of it. But y'all know, like I said, he suffers from the same kind of mental derangement that Kanye West suffers from, where they just be spazzing out and shit, just unwarranted, just spazzing the fuck out. Like, sir, where did the fuck did this come from? I don't, sir, get your life in order. Get it in order. Child. Yes, the flesh lollipops. Baby, I ain't got this type of time. Circle with God. Oh. And now, ladies and gentlemen, non-binary gender conforming members of our audience, I bring to you the late great Larry Myers to help us usher in our Sugar Spike segment.
Oh God. You see, this is the part that I like.
Major Sugar Spike.
So loved the world, I want to fight. That he gave his only begotten son.
Major Sugar Spike.
And shall ever believe.
Major Sugar Spike.
They shall not perish, but have everlasting life.
Taste the biscuit.
Jesus! I wish somebody help me. Jesus! Thank you, Larry. So just this past Thursday, we reported on how old boy right here from Turkey Leg, former owner of Turkey Leg Hut, Lindell Price, he was being charged with arson charges after the whole day. You know, he sent them boys in there to burn down that 5015 club. So we reported on that Thursday. Well, baby, now they got more to say. So apparently, prosecutors in the same case recently alleged that hydro marijuana was being sold out of a trailer in the back of the Turkey Leg Hut. Baby, they said if you needed some you gave the right code word, they'll say going on around back. And you going on around back, and it was a trailer back there, and you could get the hydro marijuana. Now, I don't even know where's Jason? Jason, who is one of our hippie lettuce aficionados. Jason, what is hydro marijuana as opposed to regular marijuana? Like, is that a water version of marijuana? I don't know. Somebody need to inform me of what hydro marijuana is. I don't know. I'm not a weed aficionado. Allegedly, he used one of his co-defendants to transport roughly 500 to 1,000 pounds of hydro marijuana from California to Texas, and was then allegedly selling it in custom branding packaging. Baby, they had packaging at all. Baby, they had Turkey Leg Hut on your goddamn nickel bags and dime bags. Ciao. Now the wife done came out. The ex-wife, I don't know if they got divorced yet, so we'll say estranged wife. Her name is Nakia Holmes. Now she came out after the arrest and she said, quote, "In light of the recent events involving my estranged husband, Lynn Price, I want to make it clear that my primary focus remains on protecting my peace, my children, and our healing journey. This is a deeply painful and personal matter. I have been separated from Mr. Price for some time and have taken every necessary step to distance myself and my family from his actions and legal affairs. My children and I ask for privacy, compassion, and understanding as we continue to move forward with strength and grace. I will not be commenting further at this time as my priority is the well-being of my family." End of quote. Well, ma'am, you won't get off that easy, ma'am. Oh, that means it was grown without soil? Oh. Okay. Well, thank you for letting us know, Terrence, because I didn't know what that means. Hydro marijuana. Okay, so that means it's grown without soil, just with the water. Um, Jason, our marijuana aficionado, he says that's how I roll. It yields a superior and end result and costs more as it requires more precision. Okay, hydro refers to hydroponic, a grow process that's bomb. Okay, because we just wanted to know. We didn't know what it was, ma'am. Miss Holmes. Um, Okay. Listen, I knew my boy Jason would know. I knew Jason would know. Now listen, ma'am, you don't get off that easy. You was married to this man all this time. It sounds like y'all still married and just separated. And you mean to tell me you ain't know none of this was going on? I don't buy it. I don't buy it. Now I didn't say you were participating, but do I buy that you didn't know none of this was going on? You didn't know about none of it? I don't know how much of that I believe. You don't get off that easy. And I promise you, they're probably gonna have you down to the courthouse. You probably gonna be subpoenaed. Uh-uh. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Uh-uh. I'm just saying. So I sound like y'all know about this. It sounds like y'all know about this hydro marijuana. We may need to take a trip down to the Arizona to go visit the lab with Jason. Shout out to Jason and the lab down to the Arizona. Okay. Now listen, I don't buy the wife, ma'am. We need answers. You gonna be subpoenaed, okay? I'm just saying. Anyway, ma'am, you ain't getting off that easy. The prosecutors need to talk to you. Go on down there to the prosecutor's office because I'm sure they're going to subpoena you. I'm certain that they will. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But I don't think they're divorced yet, Angela. I think they still together, just separated. I don't know. I'm sure it'll all come out. In other sugar spiky news, now remember we reported on this story when it first came out. This was a story, I believe it was up in Illinois, where the guy was on the left it was the landlord, and the little boy right there was stabbed to death by the landlord. We reported on this here. And remember that the landlord stabbed the little Palestinian boy to death. And we reported on that. This was down in Illinois. I believe it was just outside of Chicago. Well, he's been sentenced, and he's been sentenced to 53 years in prison. Uh-huh. And he stabbed that little 6-year-old Palestinian boy. It was such a tragedy. And we reported on that here. Um, I'm just saying. They said at the courthouse they played the tragic 911 call. I heard the snippet of it. It's gut wrenching. You could hear the mom, screaming, "He's killing my baby." It was gut wrenching. So the man is he's 73, but he has 53 years in prison, sir. Rotten hell. That's all I have for you, sir. Rot the fucking hell. I hope somebody in prison takes care of you. I hope there's somebody waiting for you in prison to take care of you. Hmm. Yep. So anyway, in other sugar spiky news, well, there are a lot of veterans that voted for this man. And you see them back there, they all grinning and smiling because, him and Pete Hegseth, they were all, oh, we're pro veterans, 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 veterans. Oh, we love the veterans. Oh my God, we love veterans. Only if they're white, though. Oh, we love our veterans. Oh my God, we're so here for our veterans. Only if they're white, though. Oh, we love the veterans. We're here for the military. Oh my God, veterans, veterans, veterans. Right. Right. Uh-huh. Well, here we are. Here the fuck we are. Because summarily, right after he took office and Pete Hegseth was confirmed, and he let his Doja boys in there. They started to cut staff down to the VA. They basically want to, if they could, they would shut down the VA altogether. But in the latest, fuck you to the veterans, because the man told y'all on the campaign trail, all I need is your votes. I don't need anything else from y'all. I just need your votes. That's what he said on the campaign trail. Well, in his latest hashtag Bohica moment with veterans, President Donald Trump announced this past Thursday that he wants to rename Veterans Day. He wants to rename it to Victory Day for World War I. He doesn't give a damn about you veterans. He wants to celebrate. He wants to quote, start celebrating our victories again. End of quote. He also said he wants to celebrate May 8th as a federal holiday called Victory Day for World War II. So no longer will there be Veterans Day. It's going to be Victory Day for World War I. Now, federal holidays, for those people who don't know, are created by acts of Congress. That's one. However, states are not required to adhere to those federal holidays if they don't want to. Anything to say, veterans that voted for this young man? Because there was a whole bunch of y'all that voted for him. The man just don't give a damn about y'all. As soon as he doesn't give a damn about anybody. I told you, you have to have the 5 infinity stones: white, male, Christian, heterosexual, and rich. All of those 5 infinity stones. All of them. I'm just saying. Here we are. Here the fuck we are. In more news, sugar spiky news involving your president. Now, the Corporation for Public Broadcasting, they have fired back at Trump at an executive order that your president pulled out. Now, the corporation CPB, the Corporation for Public Broadcasting, oversees NPR and PBS. Now, as you know, earlier this week, President Trump put out an executive order pulling funding for NPR and PBS. So the Corporation for Public Broadcasting pointed out that Congress controls its funding, not the president. Now, Patricia Harrison, who's president and CEO of CPB, said, quote, CPB is not a federal executive agency subject to the president's authority. Congress directly authorized and funded CPB to be a private nonprofit corporation wholly independent of the federal government. In creating CPB, Congress expressly forbade any department, agency, or officer or employee of the United States to exercise any direction, supervision, or control over educational television or radio broadcasting, or over CPB or any of its guarantees or or any of its grantees or contractors. End of quote. Basically, what she said with her chest was, bitch, fuck you and fuck your life. You can write all of the motherfucking executive orders you want. Bitch, we are not governed by you. Our money is not controlled by you, sir. Fuck you and fuck your life. Now, the executive order instructed the Corporation for Public Broadcasting to, quote, cease direct funding to NPR and PBS, end of quote. They're already taking him to court. Say, yes, sir, this ain't how this works. It's illegal. That's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. Mind you, CPB is funded 2 years in advance. Because because it's protected by the First Amendment. And when CPB came to fruition, it was directly done that way so that presidents and executives, people in the executive branch, would not have control over the funding of independent media. It was just for this purpose. Here we are. But you got the Republican senators calling NPR and CPB a far left propaganda outlet. Thank God this stuff is already protected in Congress. Thank God this stuff is protected by laws. Take his ass to court. Take his ass to court. Moving on. In other sugar spiky news, this man is exhausting. I tell you, these people are exhausting. So, your president says that Harvard University will be stripped of its tax exempt status. He put out on Truth Social yesterday morning, quote, "We're going to be taking away Harvard's tax exempt status. It's what they deserve," end of quote. Now, Harvard University's president, Alan Garber, fired back in an interview with the Wall Street Journal Friday, saying that the action will be, quote, "highly illegal and destructive," end of quote, to the university. Here's my can I say something? Can I say hey, can I be open and honest with you all? Do I have the freedom to be open and honest with you all? Do I have that freedom? I just want to know. Can I be open and honest with you all? Am I okay to do that? I just want to know. Am I okay to be open and honest? Y'all ain't said nothing in the chat yet, so I maybe I'm not free to be open. Maybe I should just move on and just not say anything. Harvard. Oh, Harvard. Mm. Oh wow, I heard about some stuff happening over at Broward College. I'll look into that. We may have to report on that, LMV, but I did hear about some stuff about that. I'll look into it. Now, remember last year, Harvard? Was that last year or was that 20? No, that was last year. Early last year. When that beautiful black queen, Dr. Claudine Gay, sat in front of a senatorial committee and y'all castigated that woman because she said that students have freedom of speech and freedom of to protest as protected by the Constitution. Remember when Dr. Claudine Gay, that beautiful black queen, first ever black woman president of Harvard University, first ever Haitian American president of Harvard University. Remember when she got raked over the coals and castigated in front of Congress, only to summarily go back to Harvard University and for you all to let her go and bend the knee to the will of fascist Senate members of the United States Senate? Remember that? Remember when y'all thought it was just okay to just let this happen to this black woman? Remember that? Y'all had no protection for her. Y'all thought it was just simply okay. Y'all thought we could just let her go. It was so much. Y'all came down, rained down on that woman so bad that she said, I don't have time for this. Let me step down, because there was no protection for that woman, because y'all thought it was just okay to let these fascist members of the Republican Party castigate and dog walk that black woman. And she came back to campus, and you all continued to bend the knee to these people. You all continued to let it happen. You continued to let it go downhill, not realizing that when you did not protect her, you were already careening down the slippery slope. And so you thought that you was that it was just gonna happen to that black woman, and there would be no, and that they were gonna leave you alone, and that was going, that y'all could just let this black woman be taken out and insert a white man, and that it was y'all was just gonna be left alone. No, that's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. You should never have capitulated to these people. There should have never been a coalescing to the demands of racists, bigots, and fascists. But you went down this road, and now you think that you could go down another path. No, the toothpaste is out of the tube, and y'all did that. Y'all let it happen. And it wasn't just you. It was other Ivy League colleges that also allowed that to happen to their presidents. And anybody notice that on that panel of university presidents, I don't think there was one white man. I think it was all women. I think it was all women that was on that panel. If I'm not mistaken, somebody will correct me if I'm wrong. But even if it wasn't all women, it was mostly women. Y'all allowed this. And y'all, I guess y'all thought by ousting these presidents and getting rid of them and putting white men in their place, that it would absolve you of any more repercussions. It was never about who was there. It was all about them having control over what you do. And now you want to put the toothpaste back in the tube. Now y'all want to flex when y'all got a white man in a position of power there. Now you feel emboldened to flex. Now, oh, that we can't do that anymore. This is the last straw. We're taking you to court. You don't get to dictate what we do and how we do it. Oh, now y'all got that energy. But when it was the beautiful black queen, Dr. Claudine Gay, there was none of this energy. Now, I'm not saying that they're right for doing this, but I want to remind you, oh, dear Harvard University, how we got here. I want to remind some of these Ivy League schools how the fuck we got here. Because the lawsuits and all of that other shit should have happened well before this man got in office. Y'all should have had this energy back then, but you let it go. Y'all let that black woman get raked across the coals and castigated. No protection for her. No cover for her at all. And the woman did her job with fervency and zeal. And y'all let it happen. But now all of a sudden y'all got energy. Now there's a white male president. Now we have all of the energy in the world. I just had to put this out there. I just had to say it because nobody was gonna say that. Nobody was gonna say that. Yeah, we might be all about, yes, we behind you, Harvard. We want, and all of the institutions, we want you to have freedoms and so forth, and they shouldn't be trying to dictate to you what you do. But I wanted y'all to have this energy when there was a black woman that was president, and they were just trying to do the same thing. I'm just saying. Moving on. So I saw this story, y'all, and I said, oh, well, this seems like a story made for Silly Saturday. A porn star, that's the black man. Y'all see all that meat hanging right there between his legs? Yeah, he a whole ass porn skank. A porn star is accused of decapitating a couple. That's the two white men you see there. Before stuffing some of their remains in suitcases found at a bridge last summer in England, according to multiple news outlets. Yostin Andres Mosquera, age 35, that's the black man, is currently on trial for the July 8th, 2024 killings of Albert Alfonso, 62, and Paul Longworth, 671, at the pair's apartment in the Shepherd's Bush neighborhood of West London. He has apparently denied the two murder charges. In court this past Wednesday, prosecutor Deanna Here, KC, said that Mosquera claimed he was having, quote, extreme sex, end of quote, with Mr. Alfonso at the time of the alleged attack, which was also captured on video. After the attack, prosecutors allege Mr. Mosquera recorded a clip of himself singing and dancing. According to prosecutors, Mr. Longworth was attacked first with a hammer to the back of the head, which ultimately broke his skull. As for Mr. Alfonso, he died of repeated stab wounds to his face and body. Authorities said the pair entered a civil partnership back in February of 2023. The court heard that Mr. Mosquera, a Colombian national, often visited the UK couple and vice versa, and was paid to engage in sex acts with Mr. Alfonso. Mr. Mosquera was also described by prosecutors as a, quote, pornographic performer, end of quote. Prosecutors alleged that on the day of the killings, Mr. Mosquera, quote, set about trying to steal, end of quote, from the couples, noting investigators allegedly found searches on his computer for the value of the pair's home and Mr. Alfonso's bank login information. Mr. Mosquera was arrested in Bristol days later after local police said they received a report of a man with a suitcase acting suspiciously on the Clifton Suspension Bridge the previous evening. Officers arrived at the bridge within 10 minutes. However, the man had already departed the area and had left the suitcase behind. A second suitcase was then located nearby soon after. The police later confirmed that human remains had been found in the two suitcases. According to the BBC, Prosecutors said the suitcases contained Mr. Alfonso and Mr. Longworth's decapitated and dismembered bodies. Further remains were also found at the couple's home in a chest freezer, an appliance that Mr. Mosqueda allegedly searched for on Facebook Marketplace prior to the killings. Listen, hey, Chef Don, I don't know. He's from Colombia. Is this one of the dudes that Raheem Shabazz and them be playing around with? They say he a porn skank. I don't know. The face don't look familiar. I might have to see his meat to see if I recognize him. But I don't know. Is this one of the people that be down there with Raheem Shabazz and them? Maybe, I don't know. But this is real tragic. You done killed these people. Now the men probably were paying you quite handsomely. They said you met up with them several times. And now all of a sudden you decide that you want extra money. How did you think you was going to get away with killing these people, sir? Well, I don't know his porn name, Chef Don. I just know his actual name. I don't know what his porn name is. His actual name is let me put his actual name in the chat. That's his actual name right there. I don't know what his porn name is. Chef Don, see if you can find out and let us know. But I don't know if you thought you were still living over in Colombia. Well, it might be easy to get away with offing somebody and trying to leave the bodies somewhere. It might be easier over there to do that. But you living over there in London. Did you not think they was going to find out? Right. He was getting good money. They probably moved him over there from Colombia. You know, them some old white men that was in a relationship. Baby, they had long money, honey. They probably had moved you over there from Colombia, had to put you up in one of those, British flats. Had you a little flat over there and was, you was making good money and had you go to fucked everything up. What was you thinking about? How did you think this was going to end? Child, y'all be doing the most. The absolute most. In our last sugar spiky story, the shoe companies are in an uproar because of Trump's tariffs, and they don't went down to the White House to complain to your president. Because they can't afford, because all of their labor comes from China. All of they get shoes made in China for pennies on the dollar. Like they pay like $12 for a pair of shoes. It probably costs less than that. It probably costs like $8 or $9 to make each pair of shoes, but they charging you over $100. They charge you $300. They charge you $400, and it costs them $6, $7 to make. Now, do I feel bad for y'all? You do realize that y'all, the CEOs of these companies, were willfully voting for this man, were willfully feeding the coffers of the Trump campaign so as to ensure that he could get reelected so that they could benefit from his tax cuts. And now y'all are worried because he's going to send your company into the ground because of his tariffs. Nope. Don't cry for me, Argentina. Nope. This is what y'all wanted. I don't know what to tell y'all. This is what y'all voted for. I will vote for Donald Trump. I mean, what do you want from us? The C-suites of these corporations were over there voting for this man. I'm just saying. What y'all thought? Y'all thought he was going to look out for y'all? I'm just saying. Right. The Lord's work has been done. I will vote out for Donald Trump. What do you want from me? That's the new bop. Shout out to Tabitha Speaks. Shout out to Tabitha. That is the new bop. I will vote for Donald Trump. What do y'all want from me? What do y'all want? I don't know what y'all want from me. I have no sympathy for these people. None. The party is over. Y'all have been making money hand over fist, billions of dollars for decades now. I'm just saying. I will vote for Donald Trump. What do you want? What do you want from me? Y'all paid. This is what you paid for. You got what you paid for. You paid for a slut horse skank. You had a good time dogging her out, blowing her back out, beating her box in, raw dogging it out. And now that the fun is over and you found out you have the herpes or genital warts or some other kind of incurable STD or STI, now you mad. Baby, you had your skank whore. You slutted her out, mudded her out, and now you mad because she gave you an STD, STI. You got what you paid for. I will vote for Donald Trump. What do you want? What do you want from me? What do you want? The coffee is extra good today. Extra good today. I will vote for Donald Trump. I mean, what do you want from me? Listen, come with God. Now is a good time if you haven't done so already. If you want to support the platform, now is a good time. Now is a good time to support the platform. Please be sure to support the platform, support independent media, support platforms such as this that are over here doing the Lord's work. If you are enjoying yourself, you are enjoying your time, make sure that you've already hit the like button. Make sure that you have hit the like button. Make sure that you donate to the platform. Make sure that you have subscribed or followed, whether you're on Twitch, whether you're on YouTube. Support the platform. Right. It's offering time. Let's get a good shout in here as it's offering time. It's offering time. Go ahead and Child. So that's his name. Let me look this up. Hold on. Now you found him over on down to the Twitter. Let me look. Look this up. I'm gonna have to look this up. I ain't got time right now. We got a whole show to do. However, we got a whole. We're gonna have to look this up later. We'll have this type of time. Yeah, we'll look it up later. Thank you, Chef Don. Yeah, support the platform. I left that up so y'all can support the platform. Please and thank you, sir, ma'am. Sir and ma'am. All right. Where am I at? It's time for Kornacki Skacky's Corner. And today we go around to the great state of New Jersey. Now, next month, in June, New Jersey has primaries next month. And so we want they have gubernatorial elections down to the New Jersey. And we need to update you on what's going on with that. So here are the Democratic candidates right now for governor in the great state of New Jersey. You have the mayor of Newark. That's the black man. He is one of the front runners, along with U.S. Representative Mickey Sherrill. She's another front runner. You have Jersey City Mayor Stephen Fulop. You have U.S. Representative Josh Gottheimer, Steve Sweeney, a former state Senate president, and Sean Spiller, president of the New Jersey Education Association and former Montclair, New Jersey mayor. But they say Ras Baraka and Mickey Sherrill are two of the front runners. Those are your Democratic candidates there. Now, if you happen to vote for the other people, there's the people on the other side. We really don't care who those people are. But if you just want to know, yeah. Mm-hmm. In case you want to know. Those are the people on the other side. Them the people we don't really care about. But yeah, so y'all have primaries that are coming up. Please go if you live in the great state of New Jersey. Go and do your homework on these candidates. Please go and do your homework on these candidates so you can be informed. I keep telling y'all, primary season to me is of utmost importance, because you know how when we get to the November elections that people be like, oh, well, why we got to choose the lesser of two evils? Well, the reason that you have to choose the lesser of two evils is because you didn't go and vote during the primary season, when you probably had the opportunity to vote for someone who is much more aligned to your political ideologies. So you have to go out there during primary season to ensure that you have candidates that end up on the November ballot that are more aligned with what you want your politicians to be doing. So we want you to go out and look for that. Look at that. It's time for This Day in Music. And so I ask, what year will we be doing on This Year in Music? What year do you think we will be doing today on This Year in Music? I'm just asking. It's one main evil, and that's it. Right. I got 2000. I got 96. I got 2006. Heck of Montrez. You knew Montrez was going to come out the woodwork. This is his favorite section. This is one of my favorite models, too. He's so fine. Cha. Oh, child. He fine, but he looked like he only got about a good 5.5. I could work with his 5.5 though. He sure look like he got a good, just a good 5.5. I could work with that. It ain't too small. You know, you could squeeze a little tight and feel it. He don't give me that. He working with like, 9, 10, 11. He look like about a good 5.5. All right. So this day in music, we are going to the year. The year is 1978. I was not born yet. This would be the top 10 R&B singles on May 3rd, 1978. Was I conceived yet? I think I was conceived. Yeah, I would have had to already have been conceived. Yeah. I wasn't that long conceived. My mama might have been like a month or two pregnant, but I wasn't born yet though. All right. We're looking at the top R&B singles, the top R&B hits, what topped the R&B charts on May 3rd, 1978. Number 10. Shoot doop, shoot shoot doop, shoot doop, shoot doop, shoot doop. Come on now. She used to be my girl. Come on now. You can't be trying to holler like that, Elton. You done drink this coffee and your voice is shot. She used to be my girl. You ain't got nobody's voice, Elton. None. Anyway, used to be my girl is that Bob. You know, Eddie Levert was singing his face off. The OJs was singing out. OJs is really a slept on group. That is a really slept on group. Please be clear, okay? They got hits after hits after hits. Y'all can say what y'all want about the OJs. They were singing. Now, Stay by Shaka Khan and Rufus. Shaka Khan still performs this song to this day. She still performs Stay to this day. If you go to a Shaka Khan concert, she still sings this song to this day. To this day. So number 9 is Stay by Shaka Khan and Rufus. Number 8 was It's the Night Fever, Night Fever. We know how to do it. Listen, Stay. If you've never heard Shaka Khan sing Stay, listen. Angela, I done seen a couple drag queens perform to Stay by Rufus and Shaka Khan. It's a classic hit. Classic hit. I'm just saying. But Night Fever by the Bee Gees was on the R&B charts. Okay. Oh, that's the wrong picture. Why is up? Hold on. I don't know why Tony Braxton's picture is up there for Flashlight. Maybe that was from last week. Hold on. Let me make sure I get the right picture up there. Know what you was thinking about, Ill Teddy, going real fast. Hold your line. Okay, here we go. Flashlight. All right, there we go. There we go. There we go. There it is. That's the right picture. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's a great song. Stay by Rufus and Shaka Khan is a great song. I don't know how Tony got up there for Parliament. Okay. Flashlight is on the flashlight. It's on the flashlight. Come on now. Listen, that is pure funk. That is heavy on the bass. Doom, 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 doom. Flashlight. It's on flashlight. It's on. Come on now. That's Parliament. Child, listen. Parliament and the Funkadelics, Flashlight. Listen. Y'all ain't want no parts of this type of music. Y'all don't want no parts of this type of music. This is what our parents was jamming to back in the day. This is what our parents was over there jamming to back in the day. Number 6 is Dance With Me by Peter Brown featuring Betty Wright. Now, Dance With Me is a good dance number. That's one of them late disco era songs where white boy, it was some white boys around there jamming back in the day. Don't sleep on the white people, the white people, the people descended from the Caucasus Mountains that was round there jamming. And Peter Brown featuring Betty Wright with Dance With Me was a quintessential late disco tune. White boy was over there jamming he was. Now Take Me to the Next Phase by the Isley Brothers. My aunt used to love this song. It didn't really do it for me like that, but a lot of people back in the day used to like this song. Apparently it was number 5 on the hits. Now I've heard this song. It wasn't one of those Isley Brothers songs where I was like, girl. What I do want to focus on is look what mama got. Look at this halter top that this young man got on. Y'all know how they always talking about the gays and stuff and what is and is not feminine. I want y'all to take a look at what this young man has on right here, okay? Don't y'all ever say nothing. Let me go back. Don't y'all ever say nothing to us about nothing. Look what this young man got on, okay? You see it. You see it. Don't ever come over here talking about us, okay? Now look at here. Now look at who we have here. Child. You got Bootzilla with Bootsy Collins and his rubber band. Y'all, that, like I said, once again, straight funk. Heavy on the bass, just straight funk. Just straight funk. This was when, there was still some, disco was still there, but it was a lot of the R&B charts was filled with heavy funk. You had heavy bass guitar and regular guitar. I mean, it was heavy. But Bootzilla by Bootsy Collins and the Rubber Band. Listen, you have Roberta Flack and Donny Hathaway. The closer I get to you, the more you make me feel by giving you all I've got. Your love has captured me over and over again. I try. Come on now. If you have a problem with Roberta Flack and Donny Hathaway, and the closer I get to you, the problem is you and not us. I'm just telling you. 2 of the greatest voices ever. Certainly, Donny Hathaway is one of the greatest male voices of all time. Fight your mama. Donny Hathaway has one of the greatest male voices of all time. Fight your mama about it. And this song right here is quintessential Roberta Flack. Child, they say he looked good wearing his crop top. Child, you know he had that chest hair out, baby. Listen. People really think Beyonce and Lufa originated this song and just disrespecting Roberta Flack and Donny Hathaway. Donny Hathaway has one of the best male voices ever. Ever. Butter on hot toast vocals. You ain't lying. You are not lying. Just both of them, just smooth, pure voice. And what's so interesting is both Roberta Flack and Donny Hathaway, they can give you runs out of this world and all kinds of vocal acrobats, but they don't even do that. They just sit in it and give you straight voice, pitch, tone, vocals. They give you straight. That's how you know when you can sing. Baby, I ain't got to give you all of these acrobats and backflips and somersaults vocally. Baby, I'm just finna sit here, lay in the pocket, and let you know what this stroke do. Let me let you know what this stroke do. I live. Number 2. Listen. On Broadway is probably George Benson's, probably his most noted song. Listen. That is probably George Benson's. They say the neon lights are bright on Broadway. Come on now. They say there's always magic in the air. Oh, but when you're walking down the street, and you had not enough to eat, the glitter rubs you right off in your hair. Come on now. I won't quit till I'm a star. Child. What he say? Cause I can play this here guitar. Come on now. George Benson on Broadway. This is good black music right here. This is good black music. Good black music. Okay? Just good black music. People do sleep on George Benson. They absolutely sleep on George Benson. Come through on Broadway. Cha. Number 1, too much, too little, too late to try again with you. Come on now. Too much, too little, too late. Come on. Johnny Mathis and Niecy Williams. Now, some people don't realize that is Johnny Mathis and Niecy Williams on the theme song to Family Ties. What will we do, baby, with our love? Come on now. What will we do, baby, with our love? Come on now. That same two. Too much, too little, too late to try again with you. I'm just saying. Come on, Niecy. Y'all know we love us some Niecy around here. Bitch, I will fight you about Niecy. Denise Williams, Niecy. Oh, yeah, we'll fight you. We'll fight you. We absolutely will. Child, love Niecy and love Johnny Mathis. So let's go back. So let's go all the way back. Number 10 was the OJs. Used to Be My Girl. Number 9, Shaka Khan and Rufus Stay. Love that song. Number 8, the Bee Gees, Night Fever. Number 7, Parliament and Funkadelics, Flashlight. Number 6, Peter Brown featuring Betty Wright, Dancing with the Mean. Number 5, the Isley Brothers, Take Me to the Next Phase, parts 1 and 2. Number 4, Bootzilla by Bootsy Collins and the Rubber Band. Number 3, Roberta Flack featuring Donny Hathaway, The Closer I Get to You. Number 2, on Broadway, George Benson. And number 1, Johnny Mathis and Denise Williams, Too Much, Too Little, Too Late. Great top 10. Great top 10. That's the top 10 R&B hits on May 3rd, 1978. It's time for our video breakdown. Listen. We have some funny video breakdowns. I'm going to start with this one. This is an oldie but goodie, but I'm going to start with this one.
I've been dating him since 2015. I met him when he was 21. 21? And we had our first kid like a year after 2016. And we had another kid in 2017.
Wait for it.
And I just recently found out that this was my son that I gave up for adoption.
What did you say?
I just recently found out that this was my son that I gave up for adoption.
Huh? Let me just grab my stuff off the bus.
I don't know what y'all. Last week, we had the lady who said she was turned on by the lady having sex with her son. And now we have this. Don't never tell me what black people don't do. Don't never tell me what black people won't do. I don't want y'all ever to tell me, oh, that ain't no black people thing. Apparently it is. Apparently it is. Here's our next one. Pay very close attention.
Understanding what we're really trying to go over. Steven, do you mind taking that filter off?
Oh, yeah. No, I was just trying to get into like the holiday spirit or whatever, and it.
Yeah.
Much.
Oh my God, dude. What the?
All right, so
the way the teacher tried to just go on with the lesson, like we ain't just see what we saw. The way, wait, I'm gonna play it again. Cause that teacher really tried to just go on with it. Cause he was stunned. Just stunned. And he said, well, we go, girl, one more time.
Understanding what we're really trying to go over. Steven, do you mind taking that filter off?
Oh, yeah. No, I was just trying to get into like the holiday spirit or whatever, and it.
Yeah.
Much.
Oh my God, dude. What the?
All right, so
he was like, all right, so we go, girl, no, we cannot move on. No, there's no moving on when you have like a 22-inch dildo behind you. That was here's the third video. Now I violently laughed when I saw the third video this morning. I violently laughed. Here's the video. Hold on. One more time. Oh, Jesus. I don't know if that was her bones cracking or the parts of the chair cracking. Oh, oh God. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God, I need it one more time. Oh, oh God. Oh, oh, God. One more time. Oh, Jesus. Oh, oh. Now the way this woman, the way she flung that woman against that wall like a rag doll. Girl. Oh, girl. Oh, I'm over here crying real thug tears. Oh, I'm over here crying, girl. Ooh. Oh God, I'm over here crying real thug tears. And if that wasn't the worst of them, here is the piece de resistance. Our final video of the day.
Does he have on a bald cap? And it's colored. What is going on here? I've been trying to figure out for the past 10 minutes. There's a line there, and then it gathers back here, but then you see the paint there. What is going on with his hair? What is going on with this? What's this? What is all this?
Oh, you saw it. Oh, you saw it. You saw it.
Does he have on a bald cap? And it's colored. What is going on here? I've been trying to figure out for the past 10 minutes. There's a line there, and then it gathers back here, but then you see the paint there. What is going on with his hair? What is going on with this? What's this? What is all this?
That woman say, "What is going on? What is going on? What is going on?" Oh! Oh! What is going on? Wait. This is why we call it the video breakdown, because we have to break this all down.
Does he have on a bald cap? And it's colored. What is going on here? I've been trying to figure out for the past 10 minutes. There's a line there, and then it gathers back here, but then you see the paint there. What is going on with his hair? What is going on with this? What's this? What is all this?
Oh, my Father. When she say it gathers back there, the way it gathers back there, girl. And you know, the side of his face look like one of these fans. I just need somebody to, it folds like the back of one of these fans, right? So I need somebody to make a fan and put the side of that head like on the side of this fan. So when I pull the fan out, bam, Ted Lee. Bam, Ted Lee. Bam, Ted Lee. It just went back. Look at the side of this head. Tell me it don't look like the folds of the fan. Tell me it don't look like it.
Does he have on a bald cap? And it's colored. What is going on here? I've been trying to figure out for the past 10 minutes. There's a line there, and then it gathers back here, but then you see the paint there. What is going on with his hair? What is going on with this? What's this? What is all this?
Bam, Ted Lee. Bam, Ted Lee. Bam, Ted Lee. I'm just saying. Y'all see it like I see it. Ooh. Oh. That's been your video breakdown segment of the day. I gotta play them last two again, because them last two took me out. First, it was this one. That one just don't get old for me, girl. The more oh God, the more I watch it, the funnier it gets. I'm sorry. Now, I probably should be concerned about that woman's well-being, but the more I watch it, the funnier it gets. And then we have this.
Does he have on a bald cap and it's color? What is going on here? I've been trying to figure out for the past 10 minutes. There's a line there and then it gathers back here, but then you see the paint there. What is going on with his hair? What is going on with this? What's this? What is all this?
And then it gathers back there. And then it gathers back there. Oh God. Y'all, y'all have made me holler today. Do y'all hear me? I am over here squalling with y'all. I'm not doing this with y'all, okay? And then it gathers back here. Bam, Ted Lee. 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 Ow! Anyway, listen, y'all. It's time for our palate cleanses. We done had a great time up in here today. Listen. It's time for some wonderful palate cleansers. Oh, child. Child, not where the fans at on Ted Lee head, child. I'm not doing this with y'all. Girl. Mm, mm, mm. It's time for palate cleansers. Let me make this big. Y'all don't want to see me. Y'all want to see the palate cleansers. Let me take the banner down. Y'all like to see all of it. Cause y'all some freaks. Some freaks. Oh. Well, this how we starting off? Okay. I likes this. That's how we starting off. Oh. Hey, chocolate. Mm. Mm. Wait. Sir. I can see your whole meat in the back. Sir. You know what? Wait. What is that what I think it is? Is that child Lord God? Oh, that's a stallion right there. That's a lot of woman. That is a lot of woman. I see you. Mm-hmm. Oh. Mm. Well, I'm not going fast, Chef Don. I'm going at the regular speed. Jesus. Why I got to be moving too fast? Lord. Now y'all telling me I'm going too fast. Oh. Hey. Hey, chocolate. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Oh, wait, what's that? Well, what's that, sir? Sir, there are women and children here. And you're just out here showing all of this. There are women and children here. You over there in the park where women and children are laughing and playing. And you just giving the people all of this. Mm, 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 mm. Oh. Mm, mm. Mm-hmm. Oh, what that tongue do? Well, what that tongue do? What that tongue do? Oh, hey, pretty lady. Oh. Oh. Oh, dear God. He look like he gonna be a good time in bed. A good time. Oh, now that right there, pulling on that hair. I'm gonna pull right on that hair. That right there would get me in trouble. That right there, the glasses, the hair, the chest hair. I'll be in some deep trouble, right? That'll be some deep, deep trouble I'll be in. Or I'll be in some deep trouble. Deep trouble. Oh, there's the salt and pepper. Somebody gonna ask me, where's the seasoned? Here you go. There goes some salt and pepper. It's a nice piece of dark chocolate, though. Hey, lady, you got some pretty teeth. Oh, well, sir, there are women and children here. Oh, this what we doing? Yeah, he look like he gonna throw you from wall to wall. Just throw you from wall to wall. Just tossed you to and fro. He's giving Butch Queen realness. Butch Queen realness. Oh. Hey, lady. Child. Oh. You cute. Oh. Lord. It's some nice dark chocolate in the palette cleansers today. Well, for those of you who want, a little light bright, turn on the magic of colored lights. Now you be getting dug out, child. Look at here. Now look at here. Hey, pretty lady. Listen, y'all be over here making all kinds of demands. I be over here working hard, okay? We have a whole section for the thick boys down to the members only chat. You can go over there and find them. Ooh. Oh. Well, what you looking at? Can you come over here? Hey, pretty lady. Oh. 2 for the price of 1. Got all that baby oil dripping down your body. Now you going over there to see Diddy with all that baby oil? Oh. Well, what you looking at? Well, who you looking at? Oh. Hey, pretty lady. That's a pretty bathing suit. We got some good palate cleansers in here today. Oh, wait, that went too fast. Hold on, let me go back. That did go too fast that time. Sir, that's somebody's husband right there. You see all of this right there? That's somebody's husband. That's somebody who's going home, coming home from work every day and laying it down. And all you could do after is just lay there. Cause that's somebody who got meat and got some weight behind that meat. Baby, listen. He got meat and can put his weight on it. Oh, girl. Yeah, you can't do nothing but just lay there after. You can't do nothing but just lay there. Child. Oh. He'll get me in trouble. Okay, another light bright. I would want to play in his hair. Oh. Well, what's going on? What's all this stuff down here, sir? There's a lot of stuff down there, sir. Let it out. Let it free. Set it free, sir. Set it free. Oh, hey, pretty lady. How are you? Side boob going. Mm-hmm. Oh, we got some good. The palate cleansers are palate cleansering today. You look happy to be here. You're very happy to be here, sir. You look very happy to be here. Oh. Mm. I see you, young man. I see you. Oh, that's a lot of thickness right there. That's a lot of thickness right there. You got to be of a certain size to make your way up in there. You got to be of a certain size. Okay. Oh. Everybody got their stuff stuffed all in this. These men, set it free. Y'all just stuffing y'all meat all up in these, little itty bitty swimsuits. Let it free. Set it free. The palate cleansers are palate cleansering. Oh, for all you tops out there, y'all see how it's sitting. For all of y'all people who like to dip your spoon into sugar bowls, you see how it's sitting. It's sitting. He's letting you know. You see it. Toot that thing up, mommy. Make it roll. Toot that thing up, mommy. Make it roll. This for D, D is a top, so he likes to look at ass. Oh, I like my men skinny. So I need him a little bit darker though. I need you a little bit darker. But I like him skinny. Oh, hey, pretty lady. You real crude. Real crude. Oh, that's a lot of man. That's another one that's gonna toss you to and fro. From wall to wall. Just toss you to and fro. Oh. Oh. What's going on down here, sir? What's going on down here? That's what I want to know. Well, what you looking at? Who you looking at? You looking at me? I'm here. Hey, pretty lady. Pretty smile. That's a pretty bathing suit, too. Come through. The palate cleansers just don't end. They just keep coming. I love your smile, sir. I like your smile. Why so serious, sir? Is that a hair? Is that a glands I see down there, sir? Jesus? Jesus? We got a lot of dark chocolate today. Oh. Oh. Ooh. I see you with the watermelon bathing suit eating the watermelon. I'm here for it. Hey, man. Y'all know when we see man, it's all over. Listen, that's the dossier for today. Okay. Did y'all enjoy yourselves today? Did you enjoy yourselves today? If you didn't enjoy yourself, I enjoyed you. That is the whole dossier for Silly Saturday. Okay. Listen, y'all. If you enjoyed yourself, make sure put a Shondo in the chat. If you want to support the platform because you had such a good day, we had a good time. We laughed, we joked, we learned. We looked at some beautiful palette cleanses. We laughed, Simone. Bam, Ted Lee. Bam, Ted Lee. Bam, Ted Lee. We had a great time today. A great time has been had by all. And if you're so inclined, feel free to donate to the platform. It'll bless your spirit. It will. These people have been blowing up my phone. God. It'll bless your spirit. Support the platform. Anyway. We about to get out of here. I got a lot of stuff to do today. We got a lot going on today. A lot of stuff to do today. I gotta go get a birthday present for this birthday party I have to go to later. I'm gonna hang out, and then later tonight I gotta go see a man about a dog. So I might need to get some rest. I'm gonna go get me some crabs. I'm finna go get me some crabs. Anyway, we about to get out of here, y'all. I'm about to let y'all go. We'll be back on Monday. Y'all know on the 7th day he rested. So tomorrow is Sunday, and we gonna take tomorrow to rest. Okay, we gonna take tomorrow to rest. As I always say, I love y'all. I love on y'all. Thank you all for being vocal, present, and active. Thank you for doing what you do. Thank you for any and all contributions that you make to the channel. They are much obliged and much appreciated. It's not gonna have me. I've never had that issue. I don't have that problem. That's for the other girls that don't know how to take care of themselves. I don't have that problem. That's not a problem that we're concerned with. That's not our story. That's not our story. I'm just saying. Anyway, y'all, I'm about to get up out of here. Let y'all go. I hope y'all enjoy the rest of y'all weekend and have a great and phenomenal weekend on purpose. Okay? That's all I got for y'all. Until next time. Thank y'all for coming. Y'all drive safely. I'm out. I love y'all. I'll see y'all later.